Alright, today is the day. So the plan for the day is that we first pick up Sharan at his house and then we'll go to Research Park and wait for the chip to arrive at Mangrove office. Hi, I'm Shashwat.
And I am Sharan. He's the CEO and I am the CTO of Mindgrow. Today we are getting our chip back. The chip that we designed over the past year.
Yeah.
Recording? Yeah. So it started in April and we were originally thinking about taping out in September a 700 megahertz chip at 28 nanometers. And while we were doing that, we pretty much ran into a bunch of problems that we realized if we sped up solving that problem, we could have a lot more issues later during production. So we pushed our tape out from September to November, solved these problems and went forward. So November 10 to November 15th, we submitted this design as a circuit to TSMC for tape out. It took 3 months approximately to actually etch the circuit onto a piece of silicon wafer, and it took a number of more weeks for the packaging, and that chip is here at Mindgrove's office today.
So this is a big deal for Mindgrove. Obviously, this is the first chip that this team has made. And for many of us, this is the first chip they made ever. It's also a big deal because of the way that we have done it on a tight budget over a very short period of time. This is the first time a commercial grade high performance microcontroller has been designed in the country, fabbed out by an entity which is Indian and is being commercialized by an Indian entity. So this thing is a high performance microcontroller with emphasis on security especially.
You have challenges at every step of the process. If they are realized, they can just derail everything. So the idea was we will try to tape out a chip in with as little money as possible, just to see if we can build this chip here in Chennai based out of a very young and small team. So the problem of IP and the EDA tools were solved with the help of Professor Kamakoti and IIT Madras Pravartak Technologies Foundation even before we began. IP is very expensive, and IP at 28 nanometer is quite expensive. Pravartak negotiated a deal with Synopsys. We were helped by the fact that the core was the Shakti processor, and this core has been through multiple research tape outs already. But at the same time, it wasn't very easy, because just because it has once been taped out doesn't mean that your tape out is going to come perfectly. It needed a lot of sleepless nights. Weekends were not a thing, but we managed to finish it properly. We managed to get the dry runs done and submit it at the day of booking of our MPW tape out, and it went in. Then the really hard part started, waiting. We have done everything we could at that point, using every little tool we had to maximize the chance of success. Despite having done everything to check, and that our checks being corroborated by other people and entities, double checked by the foundry itself, they still gnaw on your head.